Hello everyone, it's Paul again from topHorseRacingProfits.com. Okay, just a quick video to show you some of the things that I'm into personally. I've been inundated with quite a few emails over the last couple of weeks just asking for some of the tips and strategies that I particularly use. So I'm just going to quickly run through those. Now, here are some of the horse racing tips and strategies that I currently use and we currently use at topHorseRacingProfits.com. Some of you will be aware of these kind of bets, and basically a lot of the bets that we do is win only. Okay, so you expect the horse to win and come through, and you make a profit on that. You can get involved in the place market. So place only means basically if you think that the horse is going to come in the top three, you can make money if it comes in the top three. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily need to win, just needs to come into the top three, in some cases top four, and you win money. Okay, it's obviously not as profitable as win only, but with win only bets you can only make money if the horse wins. Place, you can win money if the horse actually finishes in the top three, sometimes four. Some of you I know like to do both win and place markets on the same particular horse. That's known as each way betting as far as the bookmakers are concerned. Place only bets, by the way, you can only do that at the moment with the betting exchanges. Okay, so such as Betfair and BetDAC. Okay, those are the two most popular. So place only, you can only do it with the betting exchanges. So those are the three main common bets, strategies if you like, and techniques. Stop at a winner strategy is one that I particularly use. I'll be discussing that in a minute. Okay, stop at a winner. So basically, what that means is you have qualifying races for the day, maybe only just 2 or 3 races. But as soon as your winning horse comes through and makes you a profit for the day, you stop betting for the day. Okay, so that's it until the next day. So that's what's known as a stop at a winner. The whole point of this is to make a set profit per day, but you stop there. Okay, you don't bet any further. The next type, which I like to get involved in, is the multiples betting. So this, an example of this would be if you think you've got about 2 horses that you think are going to win. So what you could do is actually place it, instead of placing it singularly, like a win bet on 2 separate horses, you can get involved in the multiples market. So you're saying that horse A is going to win in race 1 and horse B is going to win in race 2. If both of them come through, then you'll win a lot more money than you would do if it was just 2 times win bets. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Multiples, you can do it on obviously 3 or 4 or more if you want. Obviously, if one of them comes through and the other doesn't, then you've lost the entire stake. So multiples is good. I tend to normally do just the 2 races and the 2 horses for multiples. I tend not to go high, even though the returns are much greater if you can predict 3 or 4 races. Obviously sticking to 2 is much more in your favour. Okay, another type of betting I get involved in is in the totes market. Totes betting, basically you can do that via the totes website, or you can do it now on Betfair. And basically what this is, I tend to get involved in, I haven't written it here, but in the place pot market, which means that you've got to predict in 6 separate races on the same race course which horse or horses is going to come through and finish in the top 3. Okay, and obviously if you get all 6 right, then you get a good payout there. I've had, in the last couple of weeks in fact, I've had good payouts, 7 times my money just the other day, and a couple of weeks ago I actually got 150 times my stake. Okay, so I banked quite a few £1,000 there. Okay, so 150 times my money. Total market is good. Obviously you don't win money necessarily every day, but I tend to make money about, I'd say, once a week, but that typically does outstrip some of the losers that I've made on the other day. So total market is certainly something that I get involved in as well. And just a quick note here that you can actually make higher returns using betting exchanges, so no longer bet using the bookmakers. A lot of them, of course, you can only make money either on a win basis or on a each way basis, but I like to get involved in all of them. So that's win, sometimes each way, but place market I really like as well. So you can get higher returns, sometimes as much as 20% on the betting exchanges such as Betfair and BetDAC. Okay, so those are some of the strategies that I particularly use. Now, I do use a whole variety of systems, betting systems that I particularly use. I've never revealed this before in public. Been involved in horse racing now for over 10 years anyway, and I've never revealed some of the techniques that I use in public. Now, like I said, I have been inundated in the last 2 weeks with regards to this tips and strategies that I particularly use. And as a result, I have decided, my arm has been twisted, I have decided to release some of these techniques to you, and I'm going to go through them right now. So just back on my website, which is tophorseracingprofits.com, and what I've decided to do, I've created an extra tab here. It's called Tips, you can see here. So simply click on that, and I initially launched the first of them, which was, I'm just going to quickly go through the page. This is the video that you're looking at now. But as explained in the video above, we do use a wide variety of different tips and strategies whilst betting on horse racing here in the UK. And again, like I just explained, I've never planned on releasing these to the public. So the first one I released was the £10 tip service. You know, for me, this is not about making money from subscriptions, but it is, obviously, I do want to provide some of the tips to you, and I've decided I'm going to charge a small amount. Okay, the reason for that is because people who do tend to look for freebies all the time will just keep going from one system to another without really committing themselves to one or two systems. So I've decided, even at just £10, I could have charged about £30 or £40, but I decided just on £10. So basically we have this £10 tip service, and what it is, I do look at some of the racing cards and I look at 3 horses that I believe would yield a good return. Okay, so I do look at the win markets, as I explained. You could place this as each way if you wanted to, and also we have place markets as well that we get involved in. Okay, so when I do send the tips to you, it will be either on a win only basis or on an each way or place basis. That's entirely up to you. Okay, it does typically make about 15 to 20 points each month. Okay, so it's not the greatest, but it's still pretty much a consistent profit, and that's you can't say that of many systems who make about 50 points in one month and then lose 30 the next. Okay, so this is pretty reliable. And the great thing about this particular system is I actually go through these race cards the night before. Okay, so I actually email you the tips the night before. Sometimes on a Monday, I do email on the Monday morning. Excuse me. But typically, excuse me, 1 second. Okay, it's a little bit better. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I do email you the tips the night before. Okay, service is just £10. I've put here it's less than the price of a takeaway pizza. And simply click get the access now button to get access for just £10. Okay, that was the only system I decided to reveal, but I've decided actually to reveal more. Okay, again, I'm going to go through some of the services that I've actually just started, so you can get started as well. But I haven't revealed all of them because there is a lot of stuff that I do. Some of it, like I said, some of it is totes betting, which obviously I won't go into now in terms of the selections that I use, but I may do so in the future. Okay, so the service number 2 that I've decided to release, and I've just released this recently, is the Daily Winners service. That's what I've called it. Basically, it's doing exceptional results. I started this, I actually trialed it early in the year and decided to go actually use it myself since March. So I've actually just been through my spreadsheet and I produced the results here. As you can see, in March I had 27 winners out of 103 bets. That's a very healthy strike rate, 26%. That's about 1 in every 4 horses coming through, and profit of 36.5 points. Okay, so if you were staking £10 per horse or per bet, you would have made a profit that month of £365. I know some of you like to get involved with £50 bets and £100 bets. Obviously that would yield a lot more. £100 stakes would have yielded a profit of £3,650 in the month of March alone. Okay, in April, decent strike rate, 18%, slightly lower than what we expected, and that's mirrored by the slight loss that we've had, but it's only 4 points loss. Okay, so a marginal loss of £40 in April. In May, 23% strike rate. Look at the profits there, 71 points. Fantastic stuff there. £710 profit to £10 stakes. In June, again 24%. You can see how it's quite consistent. So 24% strike rate in June, 57 points profit. So it's £570 profit. You can see that in May and June you would have made about £1,300 profit. Okay, close to £1,300 profit in just those 2 months, and that's just a £10 stakes. In July, 25% strike rate. profit's not as much, just 6.5 points, so £65 profit for the month. And so far in August up to the 14th, very healthy strike rate of 36%, profit of just 3 points at the moment, but we're only, well, not even halfway through the month. Okay, so that's the daily winners service, and you can get that email tips on the day before 12:30 p.m. each day, Monday to Saturday, so no betting on Sunday. And again, I could have charged a lot more for this service, but like I said, making money is not the main criteria for this. I make a lot of my money through other investments as well as horse racing betting. So, but I do understand that I can't give it away for free, because most people who as I said earlier, or alluded to earlier, who take things for free don't really make much money, because they're moving from one system to another, and the whole point of charging is to make you committed to one or two systems that you may be following. Okay, so this service is just £25 per month. What I've decided to do, for those of you who are interested in taking the daily winners service and the £10 tip service, £10 tip service, remember, is just £10, daily winners £25. If you do decide to take the daily winners for £25 per month, you can get access to the £10 tip service absolutely free. Okay, so all you need to do realistically is just click the daily winners service, click on get access now. Once you subscribe to us for just £25 per month, I will throw in for free the £10 tip service. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Now, another thing that I've decided to do, there's a couple of systems that I've actually developed, one of which I've developed myself, and it's perfect. It's called the Perfect Place Racing System. Okay, now this basically is involved. I only get involved in the place market on this. Okay, so I focus on specific races during the day and place the bets just minutes before each qualifying race. So what you could do is write down the qualifying. Once you get the system, you'll know the rules. So I won't be sending you emails every day on this. You come up with the rules yourself, but it does take about 5 minutes a day. It doesn't take long at all. But what you would need to do is check the live odds just minutes before each race. So I tend to do is write a list of the qualifying races for that day, and then about 3 minutes before each particular race, I set the alarm on my mobile phone, so I can concentrate on other things, do other things, and then 3 minutes before, I'll quickly the alarm will go off. I'll quickly go to that particular race, check the odds, and then place my bet about a minute before the race starts. Okay, so you can do it like that if you like, if you have the time. But like I said, it's only involved in the place markets. I've called it the Perfect Place Racing System, and like I said, it's just a one-off fee. It's not a monthly fee, just a one-off fee of just £37. Okay, and it is exceptionally useful. In terms of points profit, about 20 points profit as a minimum, so that's not bad. Okay, so you don't have many losing days. Even if you do make profits on bad days, you still tend to make about 1 or 2 points profit for the day. Okay, so that's still very good. Okay, so that's the Perfect Place Racing System, one-off cost of just £37. Another thing is the Daily Horse Racing Profit Plan System. Now, basically, this is a system which has a 92% success rate. It is what's known as a stop at a winner system. So what that means is, once you make your desired profit for the day, you stop betting for the day. Okay. So once you make your what I call a daily profit target, it could be £10 a day, it could be £50 a day, or even £100 a day. You stop betting for the day. Okay. It has a 92% success rate of you making your desired daily profit target within the first 2 qualifying races of the day. Okay, it's a simple 7-step process. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes a day. You don't need to watch the live markets at the time. You can actually trade this, not trade this, but actually place your bets at the start of the day if you like. This was a horse racing system developed by a chap called Andrew Jones. I've actually just bought this racing system off him. Okay, so it's now effectively my system, but I did offer him a decent sum for that. So that is my system. If you want to get that, you can do. You can find more information by clicking here. But you can get access for this for just a one-off fee of £27. And again, like I said, this is not about the money for me. So what I've decided to do as a bonus, if you do decide to go for the Perfect Place betting system for just £37, I will throw in the Daily Horse Racing Profit Plan absolutely free. Okay. One thing I will say with the Daily Horse Racing Profit Plan is one of the methods that Andrew actually has in that is what's known as the power of compounding, where you compound one of the winners with your next winner. and that can radically boost your profits. Okay, that in itself, the bonus systems. There's 2 bonus systems, by the way, with the daily horse racing profit plan. Those bonus systems itself is worth at least £100. I'd actually value it more. So why? I'm giving it away for just £27 is beyond me. But anyway, like I said, this is not about making money. It is about getting people who are serious about making money. Okay, so just to just to go through this once again, so these are just some of the tips and techniques that I'm doing. The £10 tip service you can get for just £10. It's the top 3 horses that I'm looking at that particular day. Get involved in the win markets and the place markets. Okay, you can get involved in those as well as the each way market. That's just £10 per month. The daily winners service, you can see the profits for itself doing exceptionally well. May and June, as you can see, you would have made over almost £1,300 to just £10 stakes. Just £25 a month. If you do decide to go for daily winners service, click the Get Access Now button here, and I will throw in the £10 tip service, absolutely free. Okay, the systems, just go through the systems again. I've got the perfect place racing system for just £37. By clicking here, Get Access Now, I will throw in the daily horse racing profit plan, absolutely free, and I'm currently selling that separately for £27. Okay, so I hope that's all clear. That's all. That's some of the systems that I use. I haven't disclosed all of them yet. I may decide to do so in the future, especially with the tote bets that I do. But that is just some of them, and the reason why I'm doing that is because obviously the £10 tip service and the daily winner service, I can actually get all the bets done within about sort of 20 minutes and get that off to you. So it doesn't take much of my time, and it, like I said, it does help you out as well. Okay, so that's just something that you may be interested in. I don't like selling, okay, in general, but I have to get this information across to you because of the number of emails that I've received from people like yourselves asking to know more about some of the bets and systems that I use. Okay, so like I said, if you go over to the website tophorseracingprofits.com, click on the tips tab there, and that will give you an insight into the tips that I personally use myself. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it's been useful to you. Please look out for other videos where I will be giving away some freebie stuff. Okay, take care now, and enjoy your day.